This is Chicago's very own WGN Evening News at 6.
Well, tonight, Mayor Lightfoot is discussing that wrong house raid that made national headlines. In recent days, she has made several apologies about the incident, but there are still several unanswered questions out there.
WGN's Gaynor Hall just wrapped up a one-on-one interview with the mayor. She joins us now live with the mayor's remarks. Gaynor.
Yeah, Ray and Micah, the mayor says she was actually alerted about this case last year with a few details, but she says she just saw the video after it aired this week, and she calls that part of a systemic failure.
Miss Young was completely denied her dignity as a human being.
After first saying this week she had just learned about the botched police raid at Anjanette Young's home, yesterday Mayor Lori Lightfoot changed her tune.
Along the way, people that work for the city government saw that videotape. They had to have. There's no question in my mind. And what's been bothering me is, how do they not see what we all saw?
In February 2019, Young, a social worker, was naked and traumatized after police burst through her door and handcuffed her. She told them dozens of times they had the wrong house. Turns out the person they were looking for was next door and on electronic monitoring. The city went to court to try to keep the video from being aired. Several aldermen have called a virtual city council meeting for Tuesday, looking to immediately reach a settlement in the case. COPA is still investigating the incident, and the mayor is promising major changes to try to rebuild trust.
There are a lot of people who will look at this situation and draw parallels with the handling of the Laquan McDonald video. You criticized your predecessor for that. What makes this any different than that?
There's a lot of differences, and I absolutely understand. People have already gone there. But we're talking about the murder of a young man. And I don't want to ever diminish what happened to Miss Young. We can't, and I never will. But there is a difference between what happened to her and the murder of a young man in the street for no reason. It wasn't justified. There's a difference, and I can't let us conflate the two. That would be a disservice to Laquan McDonald and his family. The failings of not recognizing the seriousness of it, absolutely. That happened on my watch, and I own responsibility for it, and I'm taking responsibility for it.
She also said that she was outraged to learn that there were additional body camera videos that were not initially turned over as was ordered by a judge this week. The mayor says she has instructed her corporation counsel to withdraw any sanctions against Anjanette Young's attorney. So we'll have much more on our interview with Mayor Lightfoot coming up on the WGN News at 9. But for now, reporting live outside City Hall, Gaynor Hall, WGN News.
Gaynor, before we let you go, the mayor had indicated at some point earlier in the week when this first came out that there was some desire to meet with Anjanette Young's family, to meet with her herself. You know, are the legal entanglements preventing that from happening, or do you know if there's a plan in place?
Yeah, and I asked her about that. She says she still very much wants to talk directly with Anjanette Young. She's reached out to Anjanette Young's attorney, and she said she has also talked to Young's pastor, still trying to set that up.
Gaynor, most folks find it hard to believe that she didn't see that video, that it slipped by her.
That's what she says. She says she didn't see it until this week. She says there were others on her team who saw the video, but it wasn't prioritized in the way that it should have. And she said there were many opportunities along the way where that could have been raised to her attention beyond the initial alert that she received about that case, along with other cases. She said she got very few details and did not see that video until this week.
All right, Gaynor Hall reporting live for us tonight. Gaynor, thank you.